Hello YouTube, Matthew Williams here, bringing you a quick video to talk about Apple Macs, as we usually do on this channel, which is the AppleSucks channel. And I've been watching a couple of videos that have really opened my eyes on a few things that I kind of knew, but I'm going to put them across to you anyway. I'm going to give you some links, and the links will happen at the end of this video, and I want you to go and watch these videos because I can't just copy them, they don't belong to me, but I can direct you to them so you can watch them. And the first one is, which is by a user called Ludden Media, and it's called Why People Buy Macs. And I really like this guy because, you know, he summed it up very well, and he used facts to kind of get there. He was talking about Apple's build quality and a review that was done by stores that sell Apples and other hardware, and Apple came fourth for quality of hardware, you know, behind Toshiba and Sony and Acer, you know, to name a few. And they're definitely not reliable, as in they should be at the top of the pile. For the money they're charging, they should be at the top of the fucking pile of reliability. And this guy, this guy tells you basically the facts. So I want you to go and watch his video. It's called Why People Buy Macs, and it's by Ludden Media. The next video I want to talk to you about is which this is fucking infuriating, you know, when you get people like this guy. Now he's like, you know, hey, our Mac's worth a premium price by FrugalTech. And this video is in a response, he says, to Steve Ballmer's recent joke. Steve Ballmer is the I might be the new CEO actually of Microsoft since Steve Jobs stood down. But anyway, this guy is talking about you know, our Mac's worth a premium price, and then he breaks it down into a number of different things, and he sort of says Macs come with loads of stuff pre-packaged software wise, you know, which means that you can get going to do what you need to do straight away. Yeah. And he says that the iLife package, you know, contains all the things you'll need to sort of get you going. Yeah. And his main points behind that are that you'll be able to do your emailing, and you'll be able to do video editing, and you'll be able to do, what was the other thing you said? Email, video edit. Oh, and playing DVDs. Playing fucking DVDs. Right? This guy, and I'm going to zoom in, right? His name is FrugalTech on YouTube. Remember this face? FrugalTech, right? This fucking face. Come on, let's get a bit fucking closer. Have a close look at this face. This fucking guy says that, what, you can't email on a PC straight out of the fucking shop with Windows? What? Hello? Hello, geezer? Yeah, I know your eyes look a bit fucking close together like George Bush, but this is fucking ridiculous. Video editing? Have you heard of Movie Maker? It's not a very good package, but then neither is fucking, you know, iPhoto or iMovie, yeah? They're not fucking clever bits of software either, you know, they're pretty shit. Reason being, because Apple wants to sell you fucking Final Cut Pro, which it bought out so it could have the fucking monopoly on you know, video editing on its fucking little pathetic platform, yeah, which nobody seems to develop much fucking stuff for these days. So just take a good look at this guy, right? He reckons that you can play DVDs on your Apple when you get it out of the store, you can take it home and you can play a DVD on it. Fuck me, man! I can play a DVD. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh, Windows Media Player. Ring any bells? Ring any fucking bells, geezer? Have you ever heard the term Windows Media Player? I don't like it myself. It's not a piece of software I like to use because it takes too long to actually fire up before it starts playing things. It's not a horrendous amount of time, but it's just more time than I want to fucking spend dicking around waiting for a fucking package. Most of the smart money out there uses VLC or K-Media Player. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, they're the only two fucking players in the world. VLC plays nearly everything. Yeah, and it's got some really neat functions, and it's designed for people that haven't really got, you know, mad skills on video. And KM Player is like lightning fast. It fucking boots up, yeah, and starts playing your videos. And that thing is finely tuned for playing out to another device like a television. Yeah, so it's very powerful. It's got lots of tweakability and image stretching, capabilities, and you know, this fucking guy, here he is. Let's just show his face again. There he goes, FrugalTech, right? FrugalTech, right out of the fucking store. Your Apple's going to be able to send you emails, and it'll be able to get you on the net, and they'll be able to do it. Hey, get a FrugalTech, mate. I got halfway through your video, I had to turn it off because it was so fucking retarded. But what I did notice, and this is the thing you have to spot, you see, when you get somebody telling you about whether an Apple or a Mac, is better than a PC, right? This is what you got to look for, right? And I'll show you, right? I'll zoom out, okay, and see if you can spot it, right? See if you can spot what you need to look for when you're watching these videos, right? That tells you that you should be a little bit suspect, right? You seeing it yet? It's not this. That looks like a Hewlett Packard laptop. Are you spotting it yet? Oh, I'll give you a bit of a clue. Oh, you got it? Yep. What the fuck is this? It's a fucking. I better turn it off because it's his copyright. But this fucking thing over here just happens to be an Apple Mac. Now, as we know, anyone who buys a fucking Apple Mac has to be a fucking idiot. So the fact that he's got a fucker sitting on his desk tells me volumes about what sort of person this is. And are we going to get an unbiased review? I don't think so. But anyway, just to carry this point on a little bit further, right? Then I've got this other video, right? And this is just like right? Okay, this is called PC versus Mac, or Mac versus PC, sorry, for multimedia. And it's by Ask the Techies. Ask the Techies, right? Now then, are we going to get an unbiased video from these guys, right? Are we? What are we spotting here, right? We've got an old Mac. What's this? It's an iMac laptop. Right, let's zoom out a little bit more. What else have we got? Oh, what's this? It's a Mac monitor. Mac monitor. What's this? It's an iMac. What's this? It's a fucking iMac as well. Oh, do we really think that we're going to get an unbiased review from these guys? Well, all I can tell you, and just have a look. Look at the fucking. I'm sorry to be, look at this guy's fucking face. It's almost tongue in fucking cheek. Yeah, it's tongue in fucking cheek. He's like, yeah, well, I got to kind of tell you. And do you know what they basically bring it down to in this video? They go, well, is a Mac or PC better, for multimedia? Well, like, I do say to people, if they're video editing, this is, I'm paraphrasing here, I do kind of say for, if you're video editing, then you kind of probably want to get yourself a Mac, because it's like, better. But then the guy on the left in the white shirt says, yeah, but like if you want to expand it, you probably want to get a PC because you can do more to put, more in it, like bigger hard drives and cards and make it more powerful. Yeah, fuck right. Fuck right. Yeah, because the chump fucking telling you in the green to buy, oops, a daisy, I broke wind then. That's very professional. But this is AppleSucks. So, I'm bound to blow off a bit of fucking steam with these guys because they say, oh yeah, you can get Adobe Premiere on a PC, or you can get Avid, you can get Avid, or yeah, and Avid's professional, but you might just want to get an Apple because it just works and everything just works. It's just a lot better. There you go, see, there you fucking go. There's your bias. There's your fucking bias. Yeah, it don't matter how fucking good the software or hardware on a PC would be, and the fact that you could probably buy professional high-end hardware for video editing, which will accelerate your video editing experience and pump it out to a fucking TV. You could buy the PC and the fucking hardware for less than you could buy a fucking Mac with no software. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. But according to Chump in the fucking green, right, with his shop full of fucking Apple Macs behind him, but you just really would kind of be better buying an Apple. Tongue in cheek. See if I can mimic the face. Buy an Apple though. Buy an Apple. Like I got in my shelves behind me. Fucking wankers! Right then there's this fucking girl, right? And this is Flyguy84 or Flyguy84, FLIGUY 84, and it's girl succeeds in having people to buy her a Mac Pro. Hello? What? I had to watch this just out of pure fucking interest. It's like a girl succeeds in getting other people to buy a Mac Pro. So I thought, well, I'm going to listen to a story. So I did. And her story goes along the lines of, I used to have an iMac, one of the big ones, like the big bubble, the big bubble thing, and it just used to keep coming up with a message saying, upgrade your iTunes. So, like, I wanted to upgrade my iTunes, but I couldn't because the operating system wasn't advanced enough, and I couldn't put the new OS X on my old iBlob that I used to have. So I really needed to get a new iBook or an iPad, or a Mac. I needed to get a new one so I could get the new iTunes on it. And then, I thought, well, I can't really afford this. I can't afford it. So I thought I'd get everybody else to, pay for it for me. So I sold advert space on the back of my Mac, and I got it laser etched. So all these fucking companies over here have paid for me to have a Mac because I'm fucking poor. I'm all poor, so I had to sell space on my Mac. Hey, bitch, right? Bitch, listen to my fucking mouth, right? It goes up and down and words come out of it, right? If you put those words in your ear and turn the fucking handle a few times, this might make some fucking sense for you, right? The reason you couldn't put the fucking new fucking OS X 10 on your stupid old fucking Mac is because that's the way Apple do business. They don't want you upgrading the fucking hardware if you could take the latest operating system and put it on it, yeah? And of course they don't want you to fucking do that. That's why they make you upgrade. And that's why, even though they could make the iTunes work on your old devices, they don't. and whining and whining and whining about how you haven't got enough money to get the new fucking Apple fucking iPad or whatever, you know, or the fucking, you know, the MacBook you got, which you had this thing laser etching to. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Rewind. Rewind, my dear. If you haven't got enough money to get the new fucking iBook, maybe you should be cutting your cloth according to your fucking, you know, the money you've got. Cut your coat according to your cloth and get a fucking PC. For fuck's sake, what is wrong with you? Are you fucking mentally retarded? Well, she was blonde, right? She was fucking blonde. Yes, she is, right? Little photo of her, right? Just briefly. There she is. Yes, she is blonde. And so I guess it says a lot. It's like, I can't live life without having the new iTunes on my machine because you need the new iTunes. So I thought, well, I need the new iTunes, so I gotta have a new machine. Oh, fucking hell, Lord. I really, at this point, want to slash my wrists. Yeah, right. So thanks for watching, and the links for these 4 wonderful videos were, honestly, when you watch them, I think you will be screaming at your fucking screen in the same way I was.